I'm getting the feeling that Jagex is about to announce Leagues 4. Let me tell you why that's so cool. Leagues is RuneScape's most exciting game mode, and I'm so excited that it's back. Let me lay it out for you. RuneScape is built on top of 1,000 satisfying systems, like click tree, get wood, or beat this boss with all of its varying mechanics to have a chance at a drop. Satisfying systems, harvest dopamine, this is why you love RuneScape in the first place. Now let me tell you that Leagues amplifies those dopamine systems by like 10 times. When League starts, you get to start with the whole crowd all fresh, participating in a new game meta that you're all discovering together. It's amazing. RuneScape hardly counts as a multiplayer game anymore, but when Leagues hits, yo, it's multiplayer. And on top of that, you get to play with all the superpowers that you get too. I call them superpowers, they're usually called relics in game, and they're just one aspect of why Leagues are so cool. You can do things like chop a tree and have the wood automatically go to your bank, or get 3 times as many of what you usually would chop, or maybe even just attacking with your whip twice as fast as you normally would. Every year, the relics change, and strategizing around that and just coming up with a game plan beforehand is one of my very favorite things to do. If you've been to my channel for the previous Leagues, you would know this, and I'll definitely be doing it again. So now that you know what Leagues is and why you should be excited for it, I am honored to unofficially announce that Leagues is back with Leagues 4. Jagex just dropped this absolute bomb of a tweet that announced the Summer Summit. The Summer Summits have been a vehicle of Jagex in the past to announce previous League game modes, and I think that this time is no different. The video attached to that tweet contains all that you need to know.
This is Old School's next big.
You get points. You get points. You get points.
So I'm personally super excited for Leagues 4. Every League, Jagex has added something new and exciting to Leagues. So we started off with Leagues 1. We were locked to the region of Zaya only, and it was super simplistic and a great introduction to the game mode. It's just a fun time of the Twitch stream. Oh, it's done! It's done! Holy crap! Season 2 was Trailblazer. We were forced to forge our own journey and unlock certain parts of the map, but then we had to lock other parts of the map away from us, which was cool and restrictive. Area information panel, huh? Well, I'll click here and I'll unlock it. Confirm. Oh, let's go. Leagues 3 came along and they leaned in hard on the relic system. And we got to mix and match and combine them. And that was cool too. The relics actually became re-slottable superpowers. So you didn't have to like go in and regret mistakes that you made early in the game before the meta was really discovered yet. Do I click and drag? You click and drag, that's so cool. All right, and Smooth Criminal for my second slot. Yeah, we start with 2 slots. So who knows what they'll do with Leagues 4? Well, me, actually. As the known Leagues guy, I've sleuthed out certain information that's going to be very valuable in us figuring this out right now. But first, a history lesson. Let's show you how this saga has played out so far. Leagues 1 came out, Jagex was so excited with the community's response to it that they were like, heck yeah, let's go with Leagues. We're going to do this quarterly, and then months passed and nothing happened, and then months passed and then nothing happened, and it wasn't until an entire year later that Trailblazer was announced. So it didn't play out like Jagex originally said it might. And then we did Leagues 2, and it was great. And then an entire year later, we got Leagues 3. So, all right, it's going to be an annual event then instead. And that's okay, honestly. You need a break after Leagues is over. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing, but what if there's not enough of a good thing? Because a year after Leagues 3 was over, we didn't hear anything about Leagues 4. In fact, when asked, Mod Ash said, nothing has been planned for Leagues 4 yet. And he went on to say that, you know, if we do it again, maybe we just do a rerun of Trailblazer. You know, throw Zaya in there as well, because Zaya was not accessible in the first one. Okay. All right. So that's where my mind has been at for the past, half year. I assumed that Leagues 4 was going to be a rerun of Trailblazer. Xmod Flippy had spearheaded the design of the leagues previously, and with his departure from Jagex, I wondered who was going to take the reins? Who was going to give us our new exciting mechanics? Who was going to really care and love and think about the community of leagues here? Well, maybe it's no one, and it would make sense just to repeat Trailblazer again, the most popular of the 3 leagues so far. I'm really okay with that. I think it's fine. I think it's not super exciting, but I think people would have a great time. But then again, Jagex has been crushing it content-wise lately. Desert Treasure 2, Raids 3, the development progress logs of Sailing all prove that Jagex's team that they have right now are really creative and they care about what they're producing. Combine that with the fact that it's been several months since Mod Ash made those comments, and hey, who knows what Leagues 4 is going to be? Maybe Leagues 4 is going to have a unique twist. We've even seen mentions of new technology in connection with Deadman Mode, another seasonal time-locked event where they're going to have bosses appearing randomly on the map. That seems super cool. It's not to say that we're going to have bosses appearing in leagues, it's that the team is still coming up with creative and cool ideas. So what would be the perfect Leagues for me? Welcome to Leagues 4. We've completely reworked the trash UI system from Shattered Relics, or removed them altogether. We've built a system with consequences that will affect the whole of your gameplay experience and reward strategy and clever play. The restrictive systems that we've put in place actually matter this time. Like, say, if you had to unlock your skills using points, it wouldn't be absolutely brain dead to just unlock all of them very quickly. What? Honestly, to me, I think I depart from the crowd here sometimes. To me, Leagues 1 was my favorite. The simplicity hit hard for me, and I guess just the fact that it was my first league probably weighs a lot into my bias. But that said, over the years, we've had tons of time to come up with new and unique ideas for Jagex to play with. I think that a lot of them are great, but none of them compared to the best idea, which Jagex actually let me know. So here it is. We're finally getting Goblin League. Goblin League, baby. You're goblins. You got a spear. It's a spear's best in slot, baby.